Hey, this is Mike Cheney. Back in 2007, I was able to sit down and talk with David about his new postcard book called Owensboro.
I work for the Owensboro-Davis County Tourist Commission, and we've been working on research for walking tours for downtown and whatnot. So we've been putting together some research, and we put out postcards annually, new postcards, and we will have an antique postcard show there at the office display. The idea was, why don't we marry the two together? And I looked for a publisher, and Arcadia Publishing was very nice to give us a publishing deal. So Terry Blake, who is a local postcard collector, has thousands all over the country, but we pulled out his Owensboro postcards and began crafting the descriptions for those. It's been a lot of fun. It's a history of Owensboro through postcards. David, how long did it take you to gather all the information? I believe we worked on it for about 6 months, and we actually put together enough material to write 2 books at the same time. So I believe there were 300 or 400 postcards that were selected. We did the research and wrote descriptions for those, and then we pulled what we thought were many of the ones of buildings that no longer exist for this first book. The second book we had in mind was one called Then and Now, where you would take a building that still exists and have a photographer stand in the very footsteps of the photographer 100 years ago and take another shot, so that you could have a contrast of how the area had changed in 100 years with a reference point that was the same. We believe we'll have that one out in a couple of years.
If you wanted to purchase the book Owensboro, where could you find that for sale?
Well, when we wrote it, we decided that we didn't write it for money, so we decided to donate all of our proceeds to history, so to the Owensboro Area Museum of Science and History. So all of the author proceeds are going directly to support the museum, and the museum is going to be a major outlet for the book there on 2nd Street in the old Anderson's building. There will be Books A Million. There will be numerous gift shops around town that will also have the book. And of course you can get it online as well, but to really help out the museum and maybe walk through the area museum of history that we have downtown, that might be a wonderful place to buy the book as well.
The book is called Owensboro, and it's available through Arcadia Publishing for only $19.99. It's available at all area book retailers. I'm Mike Cheney reporting.